A Plea for Systemic Change in Education, article review. In his article, Gilbert proposes systemic changes in the education sector, including adopting delivery styles applying to what is best known about educators and learners, and points out the importance of holding on to tradition. The author suggests breaking away from the state's policies that are not successful and working for new implementations that yield qualitative results. These advancements include differential staffing that aligns with the learner's needs while ensuring motivation. I agree with his suggestion concerning the delivery styles. The author points out that the reasons why positive changes in the education sector fail to function originate from worshiping the old policies. A call for reformation involves many recommendations and studies majoring in systemic evolution. The schooling progression entails a section of students qualified for post-secondary education. Still, some students drop out while others face segregation and join vocational training earlier in life, presenting a disparity in significant knowledge acquisition. Focusing on what is evident in the education sector regarding learners' frustrations and educators provides a basis for a reformation that leads to better results. Holding on to traditions affects the modern provisions that ensure positive outcomes. Some of these new provisions involve communal-based problem-solving approaches at an early learning stage. The learning environment should encompass all the stages, including the psychological, social, intellectual, emotional, and psychomotor skills. I am impressed with how Gilbert points out issues requiring change concerning the distinctions that the education system uses in evaluating the learner's differences in performance results. The most short-sighted view involves the race and gender focus rather than using the communication and learning preference aspects. Scholars such as Gray supported the gender difference perspectives, while Tannen indicated that females were more rapport-oriented than males. Some serious historical accusations in the education system entailing racial disparity in the students' performance primarily emanate from socioeconomic status rather than racism. These implications depict the whites as the wealthy while the people of color struggle to make a living, enhancing the class progression. The issue presents most teachers as devoted to self-improvement and competence rather than student delivery. In the event of removal due to non-performance, the unions are apt to protect them in the profession. I am amazed by how Gilbert sheds some light on the education changes by suggesting that the nation should adopt functioning policies and eliminate the non-functional advancements. He points out the irrelevance of the agricultural calendar as agriculture only contributes 3% to the United States economic development. Gilbert indicates that successful economies encompass more intentional engagement of learners and teacher motivation. The United States education system changes should involve shorter breaks that allow the learners to refresh the academic materials. Although the nation is accustomed to long holidays, they are no longer meaningful as they do not improve the economic status. Another aspect that hampers achievement levels involves learners grouping according to age. Research on learners' multi-age grouping, differentiated staffing, continuous assessment, and inclusive decision-making indicated some slight improvement. Gilbert suggests that educators in the modern system should preserve the traditional delivery methods and alter the learning styles according to student preferences. The technological improvements in the modern world, including mobile phones, dictate how students receive instructional information. I support the suggestion as the primary goal in educational achievement is realizing productivity for the learners. Through the education system, students obtain skills and knowledge that assist them to be innovative in life. Consequently, for a nation's economy to thrive, it depends on new ideas, and hence education guarantees individuals are well equipped with current information. This move ensures that future learners realize happiness in post-school life. I am in favor of the critical change involving the student's process of realizing success. This situation lies in the differential staffing, which allows for instruction based on the learning needs. An evolution from the traditional progression of staffing involves the instructor's decision on the teams that handle specific learners encompassing activities. He indicates teachers need to understand that not all learners have the same capabilities and progress, enhancing them to apply desirable delivery styles and motivation. Additionally, teachers must understand the student's needs and meet the requirements as failure to do so results in the learner's distress distracting the learning activities. To measure the learning activities, educators use standardized tests that compare all the learners' understanding ability that takes the assessment. The education curriculum provides assessment criteria that allow the educators to assess the objective accomplishment.